Myth: ABA is only for children with ASD, and all children with ASD need ABA intervention. Fact: ABA is a behavioral intervention. It is often the intervention provided to children with a diagnosis of ASD. However, the child does not need to have an ASD diagnosis to receive ABA, and not all children with ASD need ABA. It is important that treatment and intervention is based on the child's needs and not on their diagnosis. Myth: a child will get services such as ABA, speech-language therapy, or occupational therapy faster if the child has an autism diagnosis. Fact: a diagnosis of ASD does not have anything to do with the time it takes to get services. It is related to resources and wait lists in your community. It is important to know that some treatment centers that offer speech-language, physical therapy, or occupational therapy will not see a child with an ASD diagnosis, while other providers may specialize in treatment of children with an ASD diagnosis. What is important is that the child has the correct diagnosis and is referred to the appropriate treatment. Myth: a child and caregivers must accept the hours recommended by the ABA provider, or the child will not receive services. Fact: the research shows that amount of intervention is best when families participate in the decision about what amount might be both beneficial and feasible for their child to receive. It is important to pay careful attention to what the child can handle and if they are making positive gains. Parents can contact their insurance provider if they need to find an ABA provider that will work with them to identify the number of hours is best for their child. Myth: the school diagnosed a student with autism. Fact: the school can determine if a child meets eligibility for special education services under autism characteristics. An educational eligibility is not a diagnosis. It is a decision made by a team of various school professionals and a student's parents that the child qualifies for special educational services. Myth: behavioral health treatment is the same as mental health treatment. Fact: in California, Medi-Cal uses the term behavioral health treatment to refer to treatment or interventions related to behavior. For children, this predominantly refers to ABA behavioral treatments. Therefore, if a child has a mental health problem, it is important to specifically request a referral for mental health treatment to ensure they see someone trained in mental health conditions.